Hi, I'm Fallen and this is Automation. Today we are going to build, something that is inspired by 60s sports cars, the British ones that is. I did quite similar build back in the day. I think this is the one. It was V12, I think, and it used aviation fuel. It was the whole gimmick of it. Anyway, let's not delay it any further. Let's begin building. There's quite a bit of bodies that we could use for this purpose, but I think I will be going with something like this. It is quite unusual. I don't think many people pick these ones for any purpose, so let's utilize them, let's give them some love. My aim will be to make this car as light as it is possible, so yeah, we are going with fiberglass here, and for the suspension we are going with the most sporty one, that is the double wishbone. As we won't be making much, high RPM on this old of a build, I am going to lower the stroke already and give it much more bore. This way we should be just fine in terms of power, but the RPM will stay still quite low. The old parts just tend to be, well, easily broken on higher RPM. So that one will be inline 6, aluminium block, aluminium head, 3.6 liters, dual overhead cam and only 2 valves, as I feel it is the most realistic for this period. Here we are going for pure performance, so yeah, forged steel all the way and forged light pistons. Why? Because, well, they should put a lot less strain on the conrods, which probably will be the first ones to blow up in this engine, and I would like to avoid using any balancing mass. We will see if it is even possible. Turns out I wasn't right, the first one to die here was the crank, so let's fix that. After a bit of tuning, this is the current state of the engine. We are at 6400 RPM, so I might just change the capacity of the engine to make the bore even wider. Or not, let's just stay like it was before, and well, I will be tuning it for a bit more. Okay, I am done with the tuning, so let me run you through what I've done here. Here I just changed balancing mass, compression, cam profile, springs and lifters. RPM is quite high now, 7400. Fuel injection, I am going with mechanical fuel injection per cylinder. Quite uncommon, but it looks nice. Manifold is set to race. Nothing is restricting us here. Leaded fuel, of course, that is the 60s. And, well, exhaust is quite huge, as you can see. Okay. Also, I don't know if I already said that, but I am making it part of my Millennia brand, that is the British brand, and its name will be Comet. It looks quite like one. Okay, next one. We are going to design this thing, apply some fixtures, etc. And I am going to do it again as a time-lapse. So, well, have fun watching it. I think I am done here with the design. As you can see, I did the interior too, so you will be able to observe it in the time-lapse, included in the time-lapse. Last time I didn't do it, cause, well, there wasn't much time, but this time it is here. So you will be able to see and, well, judge my ways of, well, building these cars. I haven't spent too much time on the interior, but I think it fits it nicely. The color is quite nice. I wanted it to look like it is, well, as close to leather as it could be. The light leather, that is. Well, as you can see, the car has some issues and we should iron them out now. I did all the basic pics during the time-lapse. I don't know how much of it will be there. Okay, so give me some time and I will well, fix the car. The last real issue I've got here is the uplift that we are generating here. I gave it a little lip on the front, but there's nothing in the rear. I don't know if I should leave it like that, or should I add some kind of a wing to this car. Also, let me show you what I did with other parts right now. As you can see, quite short gearing. We are going for nice acceleration, not much of a top speed. I think we should give it a LSD. Yeah, clutch trace LSD will be fine. Wheels, well, mostly I made them for the looks, for nothing else. As you can see, the stance is quite wide and the tires have to be wide, so this car looks neatly. As you can see, it, well, doesn't fit very well this way. As for the suspension, it is classic for me. It is quite stiff. I don't know if I should lower it even more. I don't think that's necessary. This ride height should be just fine. So as you can see, I've added a small wing in the back. It also defines it a little bit better. And right now we aren't generating any uplift, so we should be just fine. I guess we should finish it off here. There's nothing much we can do with this car. It should drive just fine in the BeamNG drive, so we will move on there. As you can see, we weigh around 1100 kilos. It should be okay. For the gearbox, I set it to 4. Should I go for 5 gears? Yeah, let's roll with that, why not? If I ever wanted, I could also make it 4x4, because right now it is rear-wheel drive, as you can see. Okay, yeah, so let's finish it off here with the automation part of this build, and let's test it in BeamNG drive. Well, I think there are some issues with the exporter in automation, because that's my second card that doesn't work properly in BeamNG drive. As you can see, we've got the interior, we could even drive it from the front seat. I just would need to adjust the camera to be on the right hand side, as it is, well, British build. Also, this car turned out to be very, well, quiet in terms of this engine noise. I don't know why, but, well, I had to raise the game volume significantly. Let's see how it drives. Okay. That can be some fun to drive around. And there's also this issue with gearbox being damaged while shifting on high RPM too. I don't know, maybe some recent updates ruined it? I'm not really sure why is it happening. Also, as you can see, or rather here, the game is quite much louder, cause, well, this wind is getting deafening. Yeah, it gets almost to the max speed advertised, sorry, in automation, but it is so wobbly at these speeds. It is probably due to being quite old build, and these ones in automation aren't stiff constructions. So let me show you what I mean, but we need to find some wall we can drive into. It's all about this way the game simulates this construction. See, it bends quite much, really much compared to the newer builds, and that is probably why this car is so wobbly. And as we know, this this wobbliness affects handling quite a lot. Even without it, this car would burn the tires through the tires quite fast. Yeah, it wants to drift real badly. Well, and again, my other build is spawned all white. I really don't know what is wrong with automation exports lately. I had to lower the game volume again, cause, well, the Millennium Aviator is quite deafening compared to our new build. Okay. Bot instantly failed, and I failed 2 first gears. Anyway, we are faster, and the other car is significantly more powerful, I think. 12.6 seconds, not so bad. Let's try that again. Now I will try to remember to shift faster. Okay, bot didn't do this stupid mistake at start too, so... Right now we are racing for real. Well, I did the same time, and... okay. How does that even work? How does that even work? He finished it faster. Like, I don't know, am I going mad or what? 13 seconds and we did it into 12.6. He finished it first. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, so let's finish it off here. As always, thanks for watching. Next video will be coming, I don't know, maybe in a week. So, see you there!